thunderstorm activity. So we've got just a couple of hours left before this sinks off to the east and southeast, taking that rain and the severe threat with it over the next couple of hours. It has been an active afternoon and evening, not only for central Indiana, but parts of lower Michigan, western Ohio. Looks like we've got another confirmed tornado warning just to the north of Louisville. That's going to be east of Interstate 65. Very active afternoon and evening for parts of the Midwest, and we expected it, and unfortunately we did get several severe storms and at least a couple of reports of tornadoes. We've got a crew headed down to Rush County right now, our Anna Chalker, to survey any damage at this point, and it may be something that we look at in the coming days as the National Weather Service gets out to survey any damage. What did we end up with here? Were there a couple of storms during the afternoon and evening hours that spun up brief tornadoes? When we were last on with you, we had confirmed tornado warnings across Rush County. Did see debris with our live Doppler 13 radar across Shelby and Rush counties. What kind of damage are we going to end up with? So it is really just the beginning of this story, Sean, as we kind of wrap up a very busy day for severe weather for central Indiana. Yep. This is hopefully this is the last tornado warning we have for our viewing area. And right now, I will tell you, when we look at the live Doppler 13 shear detector, you can see where the spin with this particular tornado warning is. It is kind of in more of a rural area there in southern Decatur County. But part of what, as you mentioned, multiple tornado warnings today, and we still could have a few more. I mean, until we can get this axis south of our southern counties, we may have additional tornado warnings. Atmosphere still has a lot of energy in it, has enough energy to produce some still locally strong tornadoes. So we're going to have to continue to watch this, but most importantly, if you're living in Greensburg or Westport, the rotation is away from you. Napoleon, heading toward Napoleon and near Millhausen right now, and Smyrna. There's 421. There's New Pennington, so kind of in that zone right there. And likely quickly going to move out of Decatur County at this rate. Well, actually, it's moving more east, but it may get out of Decatur County here within the next 10 minutes. And then that would put an end to at least this particular tornado warning. We've got this line of storms that goes all the way back just north of Bloomington. That cell that's near Columbus, we'll have to watch that one. Could see, as we've been saying, we could see some additional rotation within this line here. So, but multiple tornado warnings, southeastern Indiana. Nothing confirmed. These are radar indicated, but you treat them as such just to put yourselves in the safe location. Slaptown, Smyrna, and near Mulhausen. Hopefully, if it does produce a tornado, it will stay out over open land, and we won't get any damage from it there, Angela. Yeah, but that rotation that you're showing, Sean, just crossing 421 right now. This is a larger view of the live Doppler 13 radar and where we have our area of concern, south and east of Indianapolis to just north of Bloomington. If you were with our coverage, we knew it would be probably after 10 o'clock before we get into the all clear in terms of the threat of severe weather, and it looks like that will be the case. Our latest tornado warning that is prompting our coverage now is for southern Decatur County, and we'll stay on. This goes until 10 o'clock. We may not need to stay on as long as 10 o'clock. Once this moves into parts of Ripley County, not really a concern for our viewing area and our viewers, but we wanted to give you the heads up south and east of Greensburg over toward New Point. The rotation crossing 421 now will eventually move east and kind of intercept I-74 as it tracks off to the south and east, and then eventually out of central Indiana. This is one of several storms that we continue to track. There's the tornado warned storm southeast of Greensburg, Decatur County, tornado warning until 10 p.m. We've had additional severe thunderstorm warnings, and this little broken line of cells goes from Hope to just east of Columbus
to now southeast of Nineveh, and then a couple developing near Nashville to just northeast of Bloomington. So this is what we have left of that severe threat for today. Once we move into the next couple of hours, this pushes out. We turn our attention to Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be a warm day. We'll be well into the 80s for highs. A good part of the day is going to be dry, but could have another wave of severe storms developing during the afternoon and evening hours. Latest analysis has that best chance across the southern half of the state and points south. So another day to stay weather aware, another day to check back with us as we'll be monitoring the severe threat redeveloping with another wave potentially tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. What's left of today's severe weather: heavy rain pushing east of Nineveh. This will move across the northern half of Bartholomew County, staying for now just north of Columbus, but we'll watch for any potential rotation within this storm. We've had some rain in and around Hope, strong storm over Decatur County, and this is the one that we're monitoring for tornado development at this point. It is just to the southeast of Greensburg and approaching New Point. Again, if this one is rotating and or producing anything, it would be in this area, not looking as intense or as tight as it was earlier when we first joined you. But if we do have it, it's crossing 421 and will head kind of intercept I-74 in the southeastern sections of Decatur County. So just be aware. You need to be in the safest part of your home that's away from windows and doors. And as we continue to keep an eye on a cell that is prompting a tornado warning from the National Weather Service, that rotation just east of 421, getting ready to exit southeastern Decatur County. And once it does, we will get you back to regular programming, but advise you to check back with us as we're not quite done with the severe threat yet. The intense storms over Greensburg and Decatur County, with the rotating part just southeast of Greensburg. Storms near Hope, back through east of Nineveh and north of Columbus. These will continue to move across parts of Bartholomew County with heavy rain that could quickly lead to some standing water, and still that potential that we could have a couple of storms rotate between now and when radar clears sometime between 10 o'clock and midnight. When you join us at 11, we'll have team coverage. As I mentioned, Anna Chalker is on her way to Rush County, where we had a report of a confirmed tornado come out of the National Weather Service, confirmed tornado warning, and from our live Doppler 13 radar, debris being picked up. Now, that debris, was it trees? Was it some shingles? Was it something bigger? We'll know when we get down there, and we'll also know when the National Weather Service perhaps gets out and surveys any larger areas of damage in the coming days. So that's something to look out for as we look ahead and wrap up eventually this severe weather event.
Based on what I'm saying, I think the rotation kind of broadened out. Looks like it's kind of heading into Ripley.
Okay.
Thankfully, broadening out. So.
Okay. Well, then I think we probably can wrap things up and get you back to regular programming. Just know that we'll continue to watch this area from Columbus to Greensburg and maybe even North Vernon, Seymour, that area until this completely clears the state. We're going to wrap up this severe weather today at 11 o'clock. It was primary day, so we've got lots of news coverage as well. Anna Chalker on her way to Rush County to survey any damage. We appreciate you sticking with us. And now that rotating part of this tornado warned storm is now pushing into Ripley County and not a concern for our viewers, we're going to get you back to regular programming. See you at 11.